Hey guys, and welcome to the last ever VFL Villarreal episode, because I can already tell you we'll be moving on to different teams in the future, but this is the Cup special, basically. We've got a semi-final to play and potentially a final if we win that one. But if you haven't seen the previous episode, we crowned ourselves La Liga champions. The main trophy, the main objective this season has been reached. We beat Barcelona and Malaga to the title, and we're so happy with that. And it was just the perfect way to end this series with Villarreal. But there's one more thing we could potentially do. Also want to give a shout out to Luca and Kebron, who made it into the team of the season. I didn't mention them in the last video. A lot of individual accolades for a lot of players, so apologies for missing you guys. But anyways, we've got the semi-final coming up against Real Madrid, a very tough team. We could not beat them in the league. They held us to a 1-1 draw, and they're back for revenge. They didn't do too well in the league, so the Cup is all they have left as well. They're going to go all out. The other semi-final is Dijon against, or I think, no, Gijon is it, against Malaga. So we've been given quite a tough team to beat on the way to the final. Malaga obviously is expected to win their semi-final, but Real Madrid against Villarreal, anything could realistically happen. We get off to a good start though. From kickoff, I knock it down to Jay, and he's going to tap that in with a lucky bounce. It drops back to him, and we've taken the perfect start to our Cup semi-final. And we are off the mark. 1 minute into the game, Jay Good has put us in front, and that's kind of the start you don't really expect from two teams going at it and being focused. We caught them out early on, and hopefully we can build on that. We've been given an early goal. I play it into Harry. Again, another chance here. Great save by Skeld. Only 13 minutes on the clock, and it could have been 2-0 already, and potentially game over for Madrid. We shook them with our electrifying start, pretty much. They're coming at us again now. Their first chance is one that probably should have been put on target and potentially should have equalised right then and there. But a promising start to the game, especially for us. We're looking for that second. I tackle the centre-back who was caught in possession, and we double our lead. 38 minutes on the clock. It seems like Real Madrid have been knocked out by 2 goals in the first half. It's a good, well, it's not really a good goal. I just stole the ball off the defender. He was caught in possession, and we make it 2-0, and that's how that first half is going to end. A 2-0 lead at half-time. You'd fancy yourself qualifying for the final, wouldn't you? You can see by the stats as well, we dominated that first half. They only had the one shot that I showed you off target, which, like I said, could have been a goal, but we've been in control of the chances and possession, and realistically, we should be making our way to the final. But, however, they get a chance now. The shot from Marco gets blocked. It drops back to Maka, and he just blasts that at the near post. 2-1, and now they're back in the game. Early on in the second half, they get that goal that puts them back in the game. And obviously, in a game like this, in a big game like that, that's a huge goal, because we don't really know what to do now. Do we keep going for the attack, try and find a third, or do we defend for our lives? It was a good goal by Real Madrid. Again, the ball dropping to the edge. Nobody really closing them down quick enough. Again, back to the edge. The shot was saved by Tilly. Well done by Tilly. But then it's crossed in again. And there is the equaliser. 64 minutes on the clock. And Real Madrid, miraculously, have pulled it back to 2-2. We dominated the first half. We looked out of sight. And suddenly, within 20 minutes, they've rectified the situation. And we're back on level terms. And obviously, we are now on the back foot, because they have confidence. They believe they can go for the third. And we're undergoing their dominant play right now. Again, a ball dropping to the edge. Tilly making a fantastic save to keep us at 2-2 at the moment. But like I said, Real Madrid, second half, they were all over us. They created a lot of chances and deservedly brought it back to 2-2. And that's how that game ends. And what happens in cup games in VFL, they go to golden goal. The first team to score the next goal in the next game pretty much wins. That's the simple rule. That's a simple explanation. I shouldn't really be explaining golden goal to you, but in all honesty, we shouldn't have been in this position. We had a 2-goal lead. We let it slip. Fair play to Real Madrid, who, as you can see by the match stats, we haven't had a shot in that second half. They deserve to bring it back. So a golden goal game is coming up next, and it's anyone's for the taking. We scored first in that game. They could score first in this one. Who will reign victorious? Real Madrid, Villarreal, game 2. Golden goal. Can we do the same thing again like we did in the first game, or surprise them from kickoff? No, we cannot. They have the ball now. 1 minute into the game, already in behind. The shot is rushed, and the composure wasn't really held there from that attacker, and he just blazed that one over the bar. But a good first chance for them. Tilly, crucial interception there, because if the attacker got to that first, it probably would have been a goal, and we need to be very careful with the amount of chances we give up. But anyways, Fee looks to be offside. The defender gets to it first. I play it out wide to Jay. I probably should have shot myself. And this is what happens in golden goal games. It's scrappy. Both teams know one mistake could cost them, and all the attackers are playing with a bit of fear as well, because you don't want to miss that one chance that could see you go through, and there it is. Jay's shot was saved into the defender, who takes it over the line. It's an own goal, and they all count. And that is how the game ends. Villarreal qualify for the Copa del Rey final after an unfortunate goal conceded by Real Madrid. And you have to say, we're just happy to be in the final. We're going to take whatever we can. It's an own goal. I know it's not pretty, and it's not as glorious as you may have thought it would be, but we have made it to the final. And that's the most important thing. We're coming up against Malaga. They were expected to beat their opponents in the semi-final, and they did. They're looking for revenge. They lost the La Liga title on the final day of the season by drawing to Sociedad, and now they have a chance to take a little bit of revenge on us for what we did to them by stealing the league title away from them. The first chance is for myself, taking a shot from range. They gave me the space, I let it fly, but it was too comfortable for Kurt in net. The miracle keeper, by the way, if you remember that game against Malaga, he was absolutely insane in that one, as well as Tilly. But unfortunately, in a cup final, you're not going to see as many chances as in a league game. The league game was brilliant and spectacular. This one was a little bit more scrappy. I do play first time passing to Harry, but again, closing us down very well and not letting anything through. The team that concedes first in a final is usually the team that ends up losing, or in the VFL at least. I don't know what real life is like. A brilliant cross by Fraser Cove, defended by Hobnob Connor, who, by the way, has helped me a lot in terms of editing this series, so a big shout out to him and thank you for that. Brilliant defensive action from him though. Still, again, they're going forward. Jack is in the right position. He's a team of the season centre back for a reason, you know. He heads that one out and gets rid of the danger. We're nearing the end of the first half. Like I said, not really many chances. My only shot I took was the only shot we had as a team in total. 2 shots off target for Malaga. Nothing really happening in terms of action, and this is what you get in cup finals. No team wants to concede first, and no team wants to make a mistake. We're going into the second half. Hopefully we can create a little bit more and do a little bit better. We're going for the same tactic as against Real Madrid, but this time it backfires. The ball gets dispossessed, well, the ball gets intercepted, sorry, by Malaga. They go forward, they get their chance, and again, the shot was taken maybe a little bit too early, but forced Tilly still into making a fantastic save to keep it at 0-0. Malaga going forward again, this time Fraser Cove. Biggest chance of the final, and in a final like this you'd expect him to take that chance. It's a goal you have to score if you want to win the title, but he's unlucky not to find the target there. Again, another chance for Malaga. They're now pushing. They had the better of that second half, or the start at least, and they should have probably been 1-0 up, especially with the Fraser Cove chance, who will probably be gutted that he missed that opportunity at 0-0. But anyways, there's a ball played there by Jack just a little bit too far. If that could have found me then, I was onside. It could have been a one-on-one, but it didn't happen. And unfortunately, we're still looking for a clear-cut opportunity to go one-on-one with the keeper and potentially win this game. We're in the 72nd minute. Jay doing brilliant work down the line, but closed down again. Both teams have now gone into a defensive-minded setup, because as goal is lurking, you don't want to concede and pretty much put yourself at a massive disadvantage. Connor nearly got sent off for that. It was a risky tackle and he's already on the yellow. Fortunately, nothing happens from that. And again, Malaga now this time failing to really create too much, but the same goes for us. And this, I left this in to show you what happens when teams are on the ball. They just hoof it forward. The midfield gets skipped now by both sides and the football is gone. It seems like we're just winding the clock down, both of us, and looking to go to golden goal. A final bit of good play maybe. I get the ball, hold it up for Jay. Jay's on it, he turns inside looking for the cross, but he can't. Swarmed out by the Malaga defence, and again, the defences by both teams in this game were incredible. We have not really kept a clean sheet in a big game in the league, other than against Atletico Madrid, I do believe, but this was a defensive masterclass from both sides. Fee gets brought down in the 90th minute. We do get an opportunity to do something for once in the second half. We haven't done much. Jay crosses it in into Jack. Could have been the hero, but unfortunately, again, well defended by Malaga, and they come away with it. Fraser Cove is just going to launch that one down the middle and wants the ref to blow the whistle and go to golden goal. And to be honest, we're not complaining at that. Both teams failing to really create too many chances. So golden goal it is in a Copa del Rey final. This is not just the semi-final like against Real Madrid. This is about a piece of silverware. if you score the goal, if you are the hero of the day, you've just won your team a trophy. And well, there's a few players dreaming of scoring that winning goal, like that, for example. It would be awesome to win golden goal by scoring the goal yourself, but that's not what this is about. You just want your team to do well. I don't care who scores it. We need to try and get this first goal. But Malaga, with the first bit of danger, again, that kickoff routine that we did a few times, Tilly intercepted, but it fell back to them. And again, good chance there, but Connor, brilliant defending to keep him out. The team that concedes loses out on a trophy, and that would be harsh. And this finds me. I'm looking to just shoot and hope for a rebound, but that's way too easy for Kurt. He's always going to hold on to that. Which team is going to win this final, do you think? One goal separating both sides. Jay going through, but James Walker intercepts, but he loses it. He took too long on the ball. Jay into Harry. Harry shoots and he scores. It's over. Villarreal have secured the win in the Copa del Rey against Malaga with a golden goal by Harry Reid, by Rodinho. He's done it. His first big goal in the big game, and what a crucial one it is. Malaga have secured not only the league title, but the cup. This is the double for the Yellow Submarine, and that is all you could have asked for from this season. Malaga again left empty-handed. Brilliant team. They drove us to the absolute limits, and we had to go far and I had to dig deep to get this, but we've done it again, guys. We've won, and that secures the double. The league and the cup have been won by Villarreal, and I'm running out of breath, running out of steam and words, but we have just done whatever we could. A big shout out to the Villarreal team that I played with this season. It was an absolute pleasure. Everyone in that team did their part, and they all deserve to get those trophies, man. It wasn't stolen. We did well, I thought, throughout the season. We were unbeaten in the league. We've won the cup. Shout out to all my teammates. Thank you to Fee, who managed this team. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And I'm hoping to see most of them in the team I play for next season as well, because that will be a different team, and I hope you're looking forward to that series, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Villarreal season. We've done what we could. We couldn't win the Europa League, but hey, I'll take a double. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.